So you had one of our sisters inside of a restaurant minding her own business. And then Karen decides to touch her hair. Now, Karen has done this many times. I've done videos on this. It was so bad that they created a little video game for people not touching black women's hair. But that's, to me, an assault on your person. Just walking up to someone and touching your hair, not solicited. So while our sister's upset about Karen touching her hair, I want you to watch how the manager responds to Karen putting her hands on this sister's hair.
Tell me why I'm leaving.
Because you're being aggressive and I
Because this woman touched my hair and I told her to keep her hands off me. Because you said so. And you didn't say anything to her, but you want me to calm down.
You won't stop with it.
I won't. No, I won't. I will not.
Now, if anybody needs to go outside of the restaurant, it should be Karen, right? Karen knew she was wrong. That's why she was quiet like that. She wasn't saying anything. Because I have to say this. I think that is so weird. That is weird old as hell to go up to someone and just, and touch some strange person's hair. Not a friend of yours, not nobody you know, just some stranger you want to touch their hair. I mean, this one video I did maybe about a year or two ago, this sister was standing in line trying to get some food, and this Karen just walks up to her and just starts stroking her hair. Like that, like no one else does that. I can honestly say that. I haven't seen just random Asian people walking up to black people touching their hair, or Hispanics or Arabs or Native Americans or no other group. I've never seen no other group do this but the Karens. Just walking up to random black women and touching their hair. Why? What? I know you're fascinated by it. I know that. You know, your children even tried to do it to our children, wanted to touch our children's hair. Like I know it's a fascinating thing to you, but look at it and admire it from a distance. Because I tell people, don't let them touch your hair. Don't let them touch your crown. Don't let them do that. Because I'm gonna get a little deep for a second. There's a thing called transference of spirits. You don't want their essence being transferred to you. You understand? Because you ever heard of the people like Karen and her ilk are energy vampires? I'm not gonna go no deeper than that. This is the entertainment channel. But just don't let people touch your hair by all costs. Don't touch it unless you allow. Now, if you allow and you say it's okay, then do that. But I wouldn't allow it because you're not an animal. You know, you're not nothing to just, you know how you pet a dog and rub the dog and something like that. You're not a dog. You're not some sort of animal for somebody to be stroking the hair of it. So you don't know. That's completely wrong. And for this fool here to say, oh, no, you got to go because she's correcting Karen about touching her hair. I mean, she's in the wrong. But this is what we talk about, the racism in America. That was completely racist. Completely racist to the core. You gonna defend her touching a black woman's hair and she got to go. You understand what I'm saying? That's why for me personally, I try to patronize black-owned businesses, black-owned restaurants much as I can, because we don't have those problems happening in the black-owned restaurants. We don't. If Karen do come in there, she's usually on her best behavior. She don't act up anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? At least what I've seen when they come into black-owned establishments, because we know a lot of people in there, the majority, is going to look like, you know, us, right? But this is what they're doing inside these restaurants, letting Karen do whatever hell she wants. Like I tell black folks all the time, put Karen in her place. Well, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation, sisters. If this were you, would you check that Karen, or you would just like some people like, well, I don't know. You know, if it wasn't that big of a deal, let me know.